Welcome to Reader's Choice special presentation, and we want to thank our sponsor, Olympic. Today we're going to be presenting our Woman of the Year, Miss Natalie Hillman, Lieutenant at the Millington Police Department. We got a chance to sit down with her and catch up on her career and what she did this past year coming back home from the Shelby County Sheriff's Department to contribute to our hometown. Check it out. Hi, it's Thomas Sellers Jr. here, and we're looking at our 2026 Reader Choice Woman of the Year for the Millington Star, Lieutenant Natalie Hillman. So congratulations, and how does it feel to be Woman of the Year?
It feels wonderful. I'm excited to be back in the community and be a part of public service here, and it's just thrilling to see all the comments and all the people that remember me from being here before. So I'm just absolutely thrilled that people see me in that light, and it's something that I've always strived for in my career, so it just excites me to see that come to fruition.
Now, the class of 1981 Millington Central High School, Lucy Elementary,
Yes.
So you're a hometown product, and you started your police career in 1988 here in Millington, then went out to Shelby County. What made you come back home?
I came back home because Millington is my heart. Like I said, I grew up here, I went to school here, I still live here, have always lived here, and it just was an opportunity for me to come back home and just end my career here at Millington. So it was important to me to come back and give back to the community one last time and bring this department back up to, or into a position where it needs to be in to follow this growth that we're getting.
Speaking of growth, you've been part of the growth of softball here in the area. We had some great players like Daphne Fowler, who went out to play college ball. You coached her when she's a youngster, and you were a coach on the field, and now you're a coach here at the police department as lieutenant. Talk about coaching.
I love coaching. It's, like I told you, I'm a people person, so I enjoy working with, youngsters, trying to get them to different levels in their lives, and coaching was a big part of that. So I just enjoyed watching the youngsters grow and become the good athletes that they are, and it's kind of the same way here in the police department. We have a very young police department, so it was an opportunity to come back and share some of the knowledge that I gained while working at Shelby County. And so it's just important to me to show them different things that I've learned and just be back here in the community to give back.
Now, you said you did see some of those comments on our Facebook page at the Millington Star newspaper. People have wonderful things to say about your contributions to this police department, how you're putting out good officers out there, and what you poured into our youth in the Millington area. How does it feel to read those comments and have people say those kind words about the effort you're putting in?
It feels wonderful. Like I said, it's very important to me. I tell my guys all the time, I'm only as good as they are. So it's important to me that people see that. Like I said, I've prided myself on having a very successful career, and after almost 40 years, it's wonderful to see that people remember me from the time that I did at Millington almost 30 years ago. So it means that I did the job that I set out to do.
And to wrap things up, what would you like to say to the community that voted you Reader's Choice Woman of the Year?
I would like to say I'm very thankful. I appreciate all the kind comments, and I'm looking forward to finishing my career out here and serving the people of Millington with the same drive that I've had for the last almost 40 years.
Well, we want to thank you for taking time, Lieutenant Hillman, and thank you for your professionalism and your dedication to this community and showing that you care. You impact this community in ways that we don't even realize it, and we want to say thank you from the Millington Star.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We want to thank our sponsor in 2026 Reader's Choice Restaurant of the Year, Olympic Steak and Pizza. If you're in Millington, Atoka, Arlington, or Oakland and craving something special, you've got to check out Olympic Steak and Pizza. From hot cheesy pizza with a one-of-a-kind crust to hearty plates and classic comfort food, there's something for everyone. Whether you're grabbing lunch, feeding the family, or ordering dinner after a long day, Olympic Steak and Pizza serves up nice portions and bold flavors fast. If you're about to have a party, bring Olympic to you through catering. Stop by today or order ahead and taste why locals keep coming back. Olympic Steak and Pizza, family owned and family friendly.
Welcome to our special presentation of Reader's Choice 2026 for the Millington Star. And then now we're going to take a look at our Man of the Year, Kenneth Garcia. Kenneth Garcia, who now works for the Oakland Police Department but started his career in Millington and has very special connections to the community. This Mumford High graduate is married to our former Woman of the Year, Courtney Booker. But he tells us how people in his life, from his parents to his brothers, all contribute to him being the person that he is and why he gives back to the community. Check it out. Hi, it's Thomas Ellis Jr. here. I'm looking at the 2026 Reader's Choice Man of the Year, Kenneth Garcia. And hey, how does it feel to be back home?
It feels good. It feels good to be back here at my roots.
Yeah, your old stomping grounds here now, part of the Oakland Police Department right now?
That's correct. I'm with the Oakland Police Department.
But you started your career here in Millington and spent 8 years here?
That's correct.
So talk about the process of you and your career, just serving and giving back to the community.
It all started in Millington. Millington gave me the opportunity to come into law enforcement. I've always grew up in a household that I guess you could say social and full of love, and I just brought that with me out here when I respond to calls and stuff of that nature, and try to engage with the community as best I can.
Well, you're a very spiritual man from our previous conversation. Your mom and dad laid a solid foundation, 2 big brothers that helped pave the way for you. Talk about how family got you here today.
Family's everything to me. Family's gonna come first. At the end of the day, God first, and your family. And, the foundation that I had is something I'm trying to lay for my family as well.
Yes.
So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here.
Speaking of family, you did mention you have one of your own. You're married to the 2025 Reader's Choice Woman of the Year, Courtney Booker, who still calls this place home. This is where you met your lovely wife.
That's
and,
correct.
and y'all have y'all family with 4 kids. Talk about how that wakes you up every day motivated.
First off, how can you not be motivated being married to Courtney Booker?
She's a go-getter.
Yeah, we got to throw that in there. My family's always going to be my motivation. I'm going to do everything I can to be there for my family and support them. They motivate me in ways that they don't even realize. So I do wake up every day trying to make my family proud.
And I'm sure they are proud of you, especially with this achievement here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, y'all have 4 children in your household, but depending on that sign-up sheet for Trojan Cheer, how many children you're going to have every year. Since Courtney has taken that on, you've been taking that on, but you've been behind the scenes, moving mats and helping schedule events and being a cheer dad. Talk about that program and how you help it sustain its greatness.
Man, the cheer program is always going to be a part of our lives. It could be stressful. It could be stressful at times, but the reward is great. And honestly, that comes more from my wife, Courtney Booker. Happy wife, happy life type thing. But, even though I do get to work in the backgrounds, I do get to meet a lot of amazing people through that program. And I guess it's good being a cheer dad.
Yes.
But I also got other kids that, Mumford band, Mumford football. So, yeah.
Okay, hey, this Mumford Cougar graduate shouting out his old school, pretty good football season, awesome band,
Yeah. I got Cougars. I got 2 Cougars and I got a Trojan.
Okay, so he's firm to all the communities here in the Millington area. But Kenneth, man, you serve not only in your career, through your family that you grew up with, and now the family that you have. A lot of people here miss you that you moved on to another police department, and they wanted to recognize you, and they kind of want you back. Just how does it feel that people have been paying attention to what you've done behind the scenes? You're just doing what you feel is right and what you're supposed to do, but people are taking notice. How does that make you feel?
I'm always going to be grateful. I'm always going to thank God for placing people in my life that see that in me. Obviously, I thank my parents for raising me the right way. I'm not perfect by any means. I've made a lot of mistakes. But the fact that people still see something in me enough to vote for me for Man of the Year, it makes me very grateful.
Well, we're grateful to have opportunity to share your story and help get this spotlight for you. You know, the community to be successful, you see all the growth and all the development, but you got to have a lot of unsung heroes. And Kenneth, you're definitely one of those. And we appreciate the hard work that you're doing and supporting some great people in this community, like your wonderful wife, Courtney Booker.
That's correct.
So thank you, sir, for all that you do.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Welcome back to our Reader's Choice 2026 look for the Millington Star. And now we're going to take a look at the business of the year. A new business, been open for 16 months, but been making some noise. Well, actually filling up some tummies. 2KC Cookie Company. This husband-wife company is taking off with big, large cookies that are wait, I don't need to go into detail. I was there, and check out my experience. Hi, it's Thomas Sellers Jr. here of the Millington Star, and I'm sitting in the 2026 Reader's Choice Business of the Year, 2KC Cookie Company. And I think it's located here on B Street, so it's in that little hideaway spot in downtown Millington. I'm trying the lemon poppy seed cookie. I must say, excellent cookie. Yesterday I had the Snickers, soft texture, tastes like a cookie. Doesn't taste too cakey, too heavy, very enjoyable. Jack has come up with 35 different recipes of cookies that you should come in and try. That's enough talking. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my cookie. Hi, it's Thomas Sellers Jr. here, and we're on location, 2026 Reader's Choice Business of the Year, 2KC Cookie Company. And you're looking at the two owners here, the two brains behind this operation. Introduce yourselves. We'll start over here.
Awesome. Hey, I'm Mackenzie Dwyer, and this is my husband.
Hey, Jack Dwyer.
And hey, congratulations, guys. How long y'all been open here in Millington?
We opened on August the 9th of 2024.
Yeah, these years are starting to run together, so you got to make sure it's 25, 26, all those good things.
Well, it just changed years, so truly it's not fair because I had to think twice. So yeah, no, it was 2024.
Yeah, but people say y'all were the best of 2025. So how does it feel that y'all one of the best businesses in y'all first year and a half of operating?
No, it feels great. Blessed. I just really appreciate it. Thanks, Millington.
Yeah. And hey, you're gonna be thanking Brighton soon out here. The second location just opened up.
Yes, sir.
Where's
Yeah.
it? Where's that at?
So it is actually on the historic Brighton Strip, and we opened it in true ceremonial way on August 9th of 2025.
Oh wow. Okay. So this thing is expanding, just like those cookies might make our waistline expand a little bit. Talk about the brainstorming behind the cookies. Where did that development come from?
So I developed 7 initial core flavors when we opened. We used to do mainly royal icing sugar cookies.
But the funny part of the story is that our kids had a birthday party, and so for that birthday party I used to always get the cute little sugar cookies, and I had asked Jack to go pick them up, and it was all the way in Collierville, and he was like, there has to be somewhere closer to get these sugar cookies. And I was like, there's not. Like, this is the best spot, they're cute, they're tasty, they're all the things. And he was like, Mackenzie, I am not driving to Collierville every time we need cookies. So we got to figure something out. So Jack baked over 1,000 cookies that week.
Wow.
And he said, I'm going to figure out how to make the best sugar cookie. And he did. And then he did the same thing with the icing right after that. And then, the rest was kind of history, because then he started developing more flavors, and then he wanted them to be bigger, and then he wanted them to be thicker. And then it turned into kind of our signature cookie, which is, these big half-pound cookies.
Oh, and they're delicious, I must say myself. Now, you mentioned the kids. They got a little something to do with the name of the business, right?
Absolutely. 2 boys, Kenneth and King, and a daughter named Charlotte. I've had one more since then, so I'll have to figure out how to incorporate them.
Okay, who's our fourth child?
Junior.
Oh, okay, so Jack Jr.
Jack Junior.
Yeah, but that's for the 2Ks, so it's Kenneth King for the 2K, and then Charlotte for the C, and then Junior, kind of, bless his heart, he got the short end of the stick because he came after all the chaos started. So.
But to name the company that way, this has to be a baby of yours, and it has to mean a lot to you too. What does this business mean to y'all?
Well, I left a 12-year career in the Navy to pursue it, so pretty much everything.
Wow.
That, and I think, I know, it really aligned within what I think God's purpose for us was. We both left careers. We both didn't think that, cookies are what our future had in store. And I think God had another plan, and now it's really just become this beautiful place for community, and we've grown to Brighton. And now we have this wonderful staff that has also become an extension of our family. And so just all around, it's just become a really beautiful blessing, not just for the community, but for our family too.
Okay, so why should people swing by on B Street and pop in at 2KC Cookie?
Well, look around. It's awesome. For one, I mean, we have the best staff. Honestly, our cookies are just absolutely divine. You're not going to find a cookie better than ours. But most importantly, and I hate to, sound like a broken record here, but you're not going to feel the type of community that you feel in this little building in Millington anywhere else. So we love the community. We put our roots deep into the community. We pour back into the community just as regularly as we can, and we hope that whenever anybody walks into this tiny little shop on B Street, that's what they feel, that they just feel loved and a part of our community that we've created here.
And my last question for you, you are the 2026 Reader's Choice Business of the Year for your excellent work in the year 2025. What would you like to say to the readers and everybody that voted for you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is such an honor. Like, I still can't believe it, honestly. It's kind of crazy to hear that, like, this tiny place on B Street, probably the smallest building in Millington, has made such an impact on the community. And so we're humbled, and I feel super honored that y'all would consider us and nominate us. That's
Thank
crazy.
you.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, and hey, best of luck in the future of this business growing. And hey, feeding Millington and the rest of the surrounding area some great cookies. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I know y'all just heard the owners talking, but it's me that does the real heavy lifting around here. Just kidding, just kidding. So whenever you need to ask me, I'm Gracie. I was the first manager here. I'm super grateful for the position I have. I feel like I've worked very hard. My owners have worked so hard. They've done so much for us, our team, and everyone here, and I'm so grateful for them.
Hey Gracie, it's Thomas Sells here, and can you pause the mute so we don't get a copyright strike? You know how they are in the social media world. So yeah, but you gotta have smooth jams when you're working. So I understand. We all gotta do little things, but how do you like working here?
I love it. This environment has been like the best thing that you can actually be around. Like I said, our owners are just such amazing people. The team that they have created and worked so hard for, they're just such amazing girls. They really are.
So I heard you got a chance to use your mind and create a cookie here as well.
Yes, I did.
What did you create?
So the first cookie I did was like a Muddy Buddy cookie. So it's like that. Have you ever had like the Chex Mix Muddy Buddy?
Yes.
That was the first one I made.
Wow.
Then I did like a strawberry wafer. It was so good.
Okay.
I did the banana pudding one, and then my most recent one was like a Biscoff cookie butter one.
Wow, if y'all hear something behind the camera, that's my mouth watering. Those sound so delicious, but all this array of cookies that we see here right in front of us, and you get to share this with the community that you grew up in. You grew up in this area. How does it feel to see this business contribute back to the community, not only by feeding them, but giving them a place they can call home?
I love it. It's literally been the best thing to watch around here, having our community come out when we have like events, and like just seeing everyone just come out and come to our business has been just such an amazing feeling to feel. It really has.
Now you're a Brighton graduated early, a year early from school,
Yes.
and now there's one up there in Brighton. How you think they're gonna like it up there?
I think they're enjoying it. I think they're loving it. I think the community, like the two different communities are like so different. I have learned that working here. They're both like so amazing communities, but obviously like I grew up in Brighton, so I know more of that community.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely been like a different change, but it's been really fun.
But I bet one thing that both communities definitely have in common, they like a good product.
Yes,
so,
they do.
And y'all definitely have a good product. So to close out with you, why should people pop into 2KC Cookie?
Because we're the best. We truly are. We have such amazing cookies. Our cookies are made every single day fresh. Our lattes are just amazing. We use like a small batch syrup for like our lattes, so there's no like the nasty junk in it. Same for our cookies. We don't put any of the bad ingredients in it. They're all whole ingredient, and they're just amazing.
Hey, and they freshly made, and hey, they made homemade, and I mean that in the sense of this from a person that's from here. So we truly appreciate you taking time to give us the real scoop on 2KC Cookie. Come and hey, tell people to pop in and come see you sometime.
Definitely come and see me. Come see our girls. Come meet our owners. It's fun around here.
It's good old family-owned business. So we appreciate your time, Gracie.
Thank you.
hungry? Did you see that commercial there? That's why it's Restaurant of the Year, Olympic Steak and Pizza, for 2026 Reader's Choice for the Millington Star. We caught up with Harry's, and the owner of Harry Sinners, and his parents, the one who laid the foundation for this family-owned restaurant since 1977. Olympic Steak and Pizza. It's where you go for special occasions, special moments. And we had a special moment sitting down with Harry and his parents. Please check it out. Hi, it's Thomas Sellers Jr. here, and we're looking at this proud bunch. They are the Restaurant of the Year for 2026 Reader's Choice. And for the great work they did in 2025, we're here at Olympic Steak and Pizza, and that's Harry there in the middle. Harry, who you have with you here today?
This is my father Tom, my mom Susan, and our manager Denise.
Hey guys, congratulations. This is still the destination spot in Millington. Harry's, the last 2 years, your other restaurant won Restaurant of the Year, but it finished second this year to Olympic. How did that feel?
It felt okay. We like it. We like it. They're sister restaurants, and they both take great pride. But this particular location did an exceptional job this year, as they do every year. We're going on 20 years next year, and the consistency that the staff provides to the customers has been phenomenal. So we're very thankful to the community and to all the people that support us.
A lot of people these days are looking for bang for their buck. They're looking for the value. So maybe that's why they came over to Olympica a little bit more than they did Harry's over this past year. Talk about getting such quality food, quality service for such a good, reasonable price.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to what Mom and Dad have always said, that, people work hard for their money. They do. And when you spend it, you want to get your money's worth, as they say. And so we try to provide people with exceptional quality and exceptional value because, again, people do work hard for their earnings and where they spend it. And they can spend it anywhere, but the fact that they choose to spend it here means something to us, both professionally and personally, and we try to reciprocate that.
Now, Denise, you know about hard work. You and your staff do a wonderful job here. I seen you here at breakfast with the Millington Education Foundation. Y'all handle special events, first dates, birthdays, all those kind of special occasions. How does it feel to get this recognition as Restaurant of the Year?
It feels like a real blessing that, we take a lot of pride in our community and serving them and everything, and we're just grateful.
Now, kind of talk about this. What's the mindset of the staff here? Because y'all are very personable. It seems like, y'all might actually enjoy y'all's job. What's the mindset?
I like to think we treat our staff like their own family. So I have one of the most veteran staffs out of any of the locations. I've had servers that have been here for 10 years. And they are family to us. And we like to take care of them, and I think in return they take care of us.
Wow. Olympic has 4 locations across the area, but the mainstay, the flagship, is here in Millington. Like you said, Harry's going on 20 years. It's a staple here in this community that's growing every day, but people still flock here. How does that make you feel that they still enjoy that family and tradition here?
That we're doing something right.
Wow. Now, we got lineage right in front of us with Mom and Dad. Harris, you said they planted the foundation in you. What did you mean by that?
Well, everything. The way that they treated their staffs, the way they trained, the way they engaged in the community. They created the whole system, both in-house and the whole culture of all the Olympics.
Wow. So you do take a lot of pride. You're representing them every time those doors open.
Every time.
Right.
Every time.
Harry, we're just appreciative of what you bring to the community. Wonderful food, wonderful staff that makes special occasions more special. And hey, maybe Harry's across the street can take it back from Olympic next year. We shall see, but we know they're going to both be 2 contenders for Restaurant of the Year heading into 2026-27. But we appreciate the time y'all taking, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.